told me.
Oh my gosh. Now this next chapter, chapter 3, let me tell you something. This is the most raw and honest thing I've ever shared with anyone. I love this chapter so much. I'm just going to get straight into the excerpt, and then I will uncover more about what this chapter offers. This is chapter 3, Dreams. If God has consistently placed certain missions on your heart and visions in your mind, then it is meant for you to do it. As humans, we become afraid and insecure when we are called to do something and feel as if we are not adequately prepared. However, if we believe in ourselves and ask God for strength, we have the ability to hone in on our crafts and be remarkable. Anything worth doing will not be easy, but it will be rewarding if you respect the process. Although your talent may not be as natural as someone else's, with practice and discipline, you could seem like a natural talent to some. Believe that if God chose you, he'd also prepare you. If you are determined to do something, the only person who can stop you is yourself, through self-doubts, negative opinions of others, and fears. When we surpass those 3 hindrances, we can achieve anything. It's easier said than done, but don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. Coming from abject poverty, I'm going to be honest. It's so easy to internalize poverty and live below your greatness. You begin to think, well, what are the odds? If I'm born in this place at rock bottom, what are the odds that I can actually make it out of here, right? And then you start seeing other people's ships take off from the shore. And then you're like, well, with each ship that takes off, that means I'm less likely to take off, because it's almost like anybody that leaves here, it was luck. And it seems like all the luck has passed me up, right? It's so easy to get into that mindset, and then you start to think, yeah, everybody else that made it out, they made it out because like there was something special in them. There was a will of greatness inside of them that God didn't put inside of me. I can't activate that same determination. I can't activate those same talents. Like, I don't have the same resources. It's just not in me. That is the biggest lie that some people will go to their graves believing in. You have to trust that if God called you, he's going to prepare you. See, God does not call the prepared. He prepares those who listens to the call. So if you have something on your heart, you have something in your mind, you have something always like just always channeling your attention, saying like, man, I really need to do this, and you're passionate about it, and you have a love for it, do it, go after it. It's so easy to get stuck in that mindset of, maybe my ship wasn't meant to take off. Everybody else is left shore, but that's because it was meant for their ships to leave. It was meant for them. And then you'll get into everybody's opinions for a stamp of approval, and then you'll hear people say like, well, everybody got a boutique. Everybody's trying to write a book. Everybody's trying to do a self-help book. Everybody's doing online vlogging. Everybody's doing the same thing. So what? At least they got started. That's more than some people will ever be able to say. Okay? So I get really passionate about this because life is meant to be lived. Live your highest human experience. You are here to maximize all that you are. Take all that's within, all that God has made you to be. Activate those talents. Activate those strengths. They're not there by accident. All you have to do is hone in and craft it. Be great. And if you need something to activate it or motivate you, which we all do in this tired life, sometimes it gets hard and we get, bogged down with other people's opinions and just negativities and self-doubt, then you need this book. Chapter 3, oh my goodness, it's a game changer. I talk about battling my own self-doubts and learning to overcome the opinions of others and overcome the limitations I put on myself. So chapter 3, Dreams, everyone needs that. It doesn't matter if you're 35, 75, or 15. You need to read that. On to chapter 4, boys and discipline. Woo.
Father told me